Hello all, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution, brought to you on behalf of GameAnyone.com by Frozen Foxy. So, in the interim between doing some rendering and uploading the first 3 parts of this, I decided that I wanted to go and semi-review the stories of the first 2 Deus Ex games. To which I found out that the main character is J.C. Denton for the first one, and the second one is Alex Denton. So basically, I think I was thinking of Alex when I heard Adam's name, and yeah. Anyway, the other thing that I noticed while I was brushing up on my Deus Ex history is the fact that VersaLife was definitely in it, and the fact that we are literally playing when VersaLife is a baby company, more or less. Because in the games Deus Ex and Invisible War, we are playing when VersaLife has become a much larger company. This is actually a prequel, more or less, to those games. In fact, if the date that we saw before, 2027, about the baseball, was correct, and it is 2027 right now, J.C. Denton hasn't even born yet. Yeah, that's right, J.C. Denton doesn't even live yet. He's not even 1 year old. And that's kind of interesting that we're starting back here before anything ever happened, and basically learning about augmentation and its birth phases. So, kind of interesting stuff to think about. Also, someone mentioned that the guy I was thinking of from Fifth Element was Chris Tucker, not Chris Rock. I always get them mixed up. I'm sorry, my bad. I always get those two mixed up. I don't know why, but I do. I think Chris Tucker, was he in the Jackie Chan Rush Hour thing? I think he was. I can't even remember. I probably am getting them mixed up again. Okay, you know what? That doesn't matter. We are here to see Mr. P. Not to be confused with Mr. T. He does not have a mohawk. In fact, he has a ponytail, which kind of makes him look a little bit like a ninja or something. I don't know why that is. I just kind of feel like he's a ninja samurai or something like that. But, yeah, definitely not to be confused with Mr. T. Let's go take a look around here before we head up to the second floor where we were told to meet that guy. Check out the security.
Boss, you're back. The new look suits you. Guess you'll be hanging around the tech boys a little more now, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'm a piece of the technology now. What's up, dude?
Hey, boss. Good to have you back. I don't want to rush you, but any idea when you might be hiring more staff?
Why, you got like a brother or cousin that you wanna get hired here or something? I would think after the huge attack 6 months ago that you would not want to recommend this position to anyone you know. I don't know, I guess maybe some people like the action that might be present here.
What do you mean? The least we can do is remind everyone of the sacrifices our scientists made for this company. For the world, even.
Yeah, it's the reminding part that bothers me. I've been in therapy for months trying to forget that night. Seeing the bodies coming out all burned up like that.
I wasn't there, but I heard it was gruesome.
Megan, Eric, Vasily, the whole team gone in one awful flash. How could this have happened?
The how is not important anymore. We need to honor them by being true to their vision. Show those terrorists that they can't stop us from finishing the job.
So apparently Megan is either dead or kidnapped. I'm not sure which one right now. Something else that I thought was kind of interesting that I noticed while rendering the first 3 episodes was the fact that the Patient X dossier that we are reading actually had AJ as the first characters. I think it was AJ09- something or other. But the point is that we are named Adam Jensen. So AJ could refer to us, which means we could be Patient X, which makes me wonder if perhaps the fact that we got attacked was all planned, and they needed Patient X to get damaged enough that they would have to augment Patient X so that they could move forward with their research. I don't know if that's true, but it kind of sounds like something that could very well happen. And also, from that weird-ass Skype call that they had early in the game, it sounded like they were trying to go after Megan and her research, and perhaps knew a lot more about what was going on than anyone else did. I don't know for sure, but that's where I'm going with this so far. Anyways, let's see here. They shall not grow old as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. In our hearts and in our minds, their devotion to science will always be remembered. To us they have found immortality.
Frank tells me he's still waiting for you, Adam. You don't have time to mess around. Get to the tech lab, or something seriously bad is gonna happen.
Seriously? Do we actually have timed events in this? Oh, I would love it if there was timed events in this game.
I can't imagine how difficult it's been for you. You probably just want to forget, huh?
Well, it's kind of hard to forget when you have 2 robotic arms and shades glued to your head.
Jensen, good to have you back, man. I can't tell you how relieved we were to hear you were going to make it.
Of course, like I was saying before, those CSI jokes will be really easy now. I guess you could say. Just slide on those shades and, I got screwed up. Yeah! Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. That is the last time I will make that reference.
No, but Jensen, isn't it a bit early to toss him back into the trenches?
I hear he's almost fully recovered.
His body accepted augmentations with remarkable ease, but that doesn't mean his mind did. We all know what happened when he was with SWAT.
The Mexican Town massacre wasn't his fault.
Then why was he kicked off the force? I'm just saying he's too much of a risk.
Now it's interesting that they're saying that my body apparently accepted the augmentation with ease, as if that kind of makes me think more that I might be Patient Zero or Patient X. So I have no idea.
Welcome back, Mr. Jensen. The new look suits you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing shades for the rest of my life, just like J.C. Denton.
Jensen, didn't hear you coming. You should probably be heading for the helipad, don't you think?
So we actually got choices. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a Mass Effect feel. The fact that we have this. Anyways, get there after I set the record straight. Care to repeat that to my face? We'll go with this one. I don't want to be a douchebag.
I'll get there. But I thought I'd better clear up a few things first about my current mental state.
Heard that, did you? Look, I'm sorry. It's just that what happened to you was horrible. Most people don't recover this fast.
And you think sitting at home and obsessing over it is the better way to go?
Of course not. It's just, things have been pretty rough around here, Jensen. The last thing any of us needs is more funerals.
Agreed. Oh, and by the way, that Mexican Town massacre was a complete bohica. But I wasn't fired because of it. I quit.
There's a difference?
Yeah, a little thing called integrity. You might want to look it up someday.
Nice. Good way to handle that, JC. I definitely like the way that that was handled. What do we got going on in here? Just a restroom? Nothing particularly important in here? I suppose you wouldn't find any awesome documents in here. You know, if you replace the mirror with, well, okay, it says that the mirror function is off and it's on an energy save mode. Never mind. I was gonna say if you replace a mirror with news, it kind of defeats the purpose, but if it actually has a mirror function, then that's kind of cool. Now you can just turn that on and off. That is actually kind of nifty. Still the same Coke machines, apparently. And apparently we have the same issue of that magazine 6 months later. I don't know why you wouldn't get an updated magazine by this time, but, okay.
I think it was too much of a risk. I mean, it's a miracle he didn't die in that operation.
It looks fine to me.
That's not the point. Those additional implants, the tracking system, and whatever else David put inside him, it was unnecessary. The body can only take so much when it's on life support.
Well, obviously David felt that after the attacks, it was important to have the best possible security. Is someone there?
No.
Must be hearing things. Anyway, all I'm trying to point out is that this is just another example of David going too far.
You could be right. How do you think Jensen would react if he knew how close he came to death?
Hard to say. Anyway, we should get back to work.
Watch out. They coming out? Alright, so it's kind of sounding like this might have been planned, that I was literally supposed to get hurt and become like a test subject to implant all this kind of technology. And it kind of makes sense that you could consider this guy as the start of it, Patient X, because of his name, Adam. It's kind of a biblical reference almost to like Adam and Eve, the first man. So it's kind of interesting. Turn on some water randomly. Probably if I open one of these, I'm going to get into some serious trouble. So we'll just not do that. Of course, I don't think I can, but I don't think the humor factor would be a good idea because it would probably ruin my reputation as a security guard.
This can't be just a coincidence.
Second attack,
We hardly know anything yet. What if it's a complete misunderstanding?
Misunderstanding? Yeah, I could see the hostage takers now. Don't take this the wrong way, but everybody up against the wall.
I'm just saying, the only reason people are at the plant tonight is because we've been forced to work so much overtime ever since the first attacks.
Good point. No one was supposed to be there, so maybe it's just a break-in gone bad.
Not from the people I saw.
Mr. Jensen, you're looking well.
I'm looking
Did you
something.
come to find out about the break-in? I'm sure Athena and Mr. Seraph know what's going on.
Oh, so there's a break-in right now. Interesting.
Jensen? God, man. Didn't expect to see you back so soon. Are you here because of the break-in?
Apparently. At least that's what it seems like I'm here for. I mean, they're trying to get me back in the saddle all over again. But we're not going to take this elevator because we don't need
Christ,
to be...
Adam, while you were strolling around the offices, the situation got worse. Meet me in the chopper, I'll explain.
It does look like the events may very well be timed. But I don't feel like obeying the time constraints.
My God. Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd... Wow. I guess you hear about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that, Well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the... well,
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
So this is probably the Cindy that was taking messages for Meg before. Apparently someone is talking just closely enough to us that we can overhear their conversation. So, don't suppose we moved the helipad. Everyone's been moved around. Where's the tech lab? Well, I know where that is. It's on the second floor. So let's talk about the helipad just for the hell of it.
I don't suppose we moved the helipad, did we?
I don't see how we could have moved it. Oh, you're teasing me. Very funny, Mr. Jensen. Go up the stairs to the second floor, then around the cafeteria to the exit. I think I saw Farida heading there earlier.
Alright. Let's talk about Pritchard's office, which is Mr. P that we were talking about earlier.
Where's the tech lab?
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it. Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
Alright. Let's check out some more locations.
You said everyone's been moved around?
Almost everyone. Who were you looking for?
How about my office?
Has my office been moved?
No, sir. You still have that great view of the lobby. Mr. Pritchard wanted it, but Mrs. Margulis put a stop to that. Up 2 floors and make a right.
Cool. How about David's office?
I need to get to Seraph's office.
Oh, he and Mrs. Margulis are still in the penthouse. You can use the elevator at the left wing of the building to get there.
Alright, see you later.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
No. Probably not. Not for now, anyway.
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
Don't you worry. I won't go getting my internal organs ripped out twice in 6 months, hopefully. You got anything interesting back here? Maybe? Like, ooh, can I look at your computer? No? Well, that's too bad. I think we basically looked at everyone back here. What is this? Cafeteria, helipad, camera. Awesome. Let's see here. So we have Farida Malik, apparently. What's up? Hello?
Jensen, I knew the boss had an ace up his sleeve. Good to have you back.
Damn right.
Adam? Welcome back. I thought you were still in recovery.
Nah, I don't need to be in recovery. I like coming back fast. Will you now?